Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple amber and metal bracelet with a toggle clasp. If you'd like to learn how to make this, keep watching.
So the first thing you'll need for this simple bracelet is some wire. I'm just going to be using nylon coated because it's a little sturdier. Also, you'll need some kind of clasp. I'm going to be using a toggle clasp, and I'm going to be using 4 crimping beads. Crimping beads are just like regular beads, but they're metal, and you can use pliers to kind of smash them down to hold your bracelet in place. Then you'll need, I am going to be using anyway, a couple seed beads just to make the end of the bracelet look a little nicer. And then I'll be using some metal beads and some amber. And then finally, I'll just be using these chain-nosed or needle-nosed pliers. Mine have a little cutting tool. If you don't have that, you're just going to need some way to cut your wire. So all I did was I cut a pretty good length of wire. This is obviously a lot bigger than my wrist is, but I wanted to give myself a little bit of room to work with. And then all I did was I strung on my 2 seed beads. One's a little bit bigger than the other. I have a kind of tan one and a clear one. And then I have 2 crimping beads along with this toggle clasp. Now all I'm going to do is kind of bring these beads back further. And I'm going to string this wire right through all of the beads, just like that. And then I'm going to pull it nice and tightly. So now that I've pulled it, I just have this. And you know, if you want, you can take your pliers and just kind of pull it and make sure it's nice and tight, because if it isn't tight enough, I don't know, it just looks a lot nicer when it's tighter. So I have that so far. And then all I'm going to do is take my pliers and smash my crimping beads down. So now that I've crimped my beads down, you can tell that I have this tiny little piece of wire sticking out, and I want that, that's fine. You don't have to cut it off, you're just going to string your beads right on top of it. So I'm just going to start my pattern now. I'm going to be doing 1 amber, and then 1 metal, and then 2 amber, and then again 1 metal. And then I'm going to go back to 1 amber, and then another metal. And I'm just going to continue this all the way through the whole bracelet. So as you see, my wire is a little too long, so I'm just going to take my cutting device right here and try to break it off. And then once I've done that, I'm going to do just like I did before. I'm just going to loop it right back through here. So I've just looped it back through. I didn't loop it through any amber beads because it would be a little too short, and this is fine. So all I'll do is crimp these into place like this. And then you notice I have this little extra tail hanging off. I'm just going to take my wire cutters and snip it off. So this is our simple bracelet. I think it's really beautiful, and if you know, whatever pattern you decide to do, you know, you kind of can make it your own, which is really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this and you had fun kind of learning how to make these little loops and attach the toggle clasp. Good luck!